Welcome back. As every rancher knows, one of the keys to better cattle is better breeding. But even the best bred herd needs sustained nutrition to keep it healthy and profitable. Reporter Matt Fleck looks at how a customized Purina Mills program provides an extra edge for one producer in northern Colorado.
Lee Leachman's family has been in the seed stock business since the 1930s, primarily selling commercial bulls to ranchers across the Rockies and High Plains. One of the things that has kept the operation growing and prospering over the decades, he says, is a focus on science and data, researching and pinpointing the best possible traits in cattle to help out his operations' bottom line.
I think the biggest challenge for our customers is sustainability really is profitability. If people are sustainable, they're going to thrive if they're profitable. If they're not profitable, they're going to go out of business. And more than that, I think many ranchers want to pass their operation on to the next generation. And the next generation wants to see return on investment. And so how do we do that? We make the genetics better. And that's what we try to do, and that's kind of what our passion is.
Leachman says one of the main issues has always been how to raise high-quality cattle with few natural resources.
You're trying to take the lowest quality land in the region and convert it into beef, okay? If it was good quality land, they would be raising crops on it right now, okay? And so this pasture we're in today is native pasture. The cows come here about the 1st of May, and will stay here until we're able to go to corn stalks in the winter. And then we'll utilize the cheapest feed available in this region, which is corn stalks, basically from the 15th of November to the 15th of March. And so we try to keep these cows on grass throughout the year, and our philosophy has always been, let's try to strategically supplement those cows with supplement that's going to basically complement the forage and maximize their performance on that forage base.
Leachman's operation uses Purina's AccuRation program to supply a continuous and cost-efficient source of the necessary nutrients to his animals, while allowing them to stay in pasture.
Basically, these cows are consuming a lot of old grass, and the nutrient level's not quite dense enough to prepare these cows. If we were a commercial operation, we'd be calving later, we'd wait for green grass, but because we're a seed stock operation, we want to calve in February, we want to sell those bulls as yearlings in March, and so as a result, we're calving a little earlier and we're using the AccuRation. It allows us to supplement the cows without bunching them. They're still able to spread out and graze the grass throughout the season, and in addition to that, we have no labor involved in putting out that feed each day, nor fuel consumed to deliver feed out into the pasture.
AccuRation is a self-fed product. Bob Pemberton from Northern Feed and Bean in Lucerne, Colorado, says it helps the entire herd get the nutrition they need.
What you see with a self-feeder is that you get that timid cow to be up there eating just as much as you would the boss cow. The boss cow can leave, that timid cow or bull or whatever can go up there and eat when it so desires, and it'll even out a herd. It'll even out the condition of that herd. It'll take that bossy cow and she'll be in good condition, but it'll take that thinner cow, that more timid cow, and it'll make her look just as good as that boss cow. They'll eat according to what they need, but they'll eat when they can eat too. You just don't have them all up there eating at one time on a self-feeder. You just never see it. They're out spread around, whether it's bulls, cows, heifers, whatever you're trying to develop. And that's where AccuRation and self-feeder come into play.
When we put the self-feeder out, that the cattle limiters in the AccuRation create a snack eating behavior, and what that allows the cattle to do is bring come up and take multiple snacks throughout the day, and that gives us a really consistent rumen environment that'll allow us to get the most most efficient digestion out of our forage base, whether it's pasture, corn stalks, or what have you.
We'll have more from northern Colorado when we return. Welcome back. Let's return now to northern Colorado, where one producer has found a competitive edge from a customized Purina Mills nutrition program.
Kevin Lavelle, the area Purina cattle specialist who works with Leachman, says every producer has specific needs, something Purina takes into account when they fit the AccuRation program to the producer's operation.
So part of that would include possibly taking forage samples from their pasture or from their hay or what have you. But yeah, that's part of the service side of what we do, is to try to get the best fit and match in the program for the particular operator that we're working with.
We're happy with the quality of the product. We're extremely happy with the service that we get from our dealer here in Colorado, and that makes a huge difference, both in their responsiveness to helping us get the right product and also getting that product at a timely basis, and that's really important for us.
Having good products is also important to Leachman, which is why he relies on the Purina name for feeding programs in which he can have confidence for quality, performance, potential.
Just about any product you go buy today makes claims about its efficacy. I think far too few of those products are ever tested. We tend to buy genetics from people that test. We tend to buy animal health products from people that test. We tend to buy feed products from people that test. And that's one of the reasons we like the Purina products, because they have been validated.
Lee Leachman says the AccuRation program has particularly helped his bulls by allowing them to graze more while supporting soundness and longevity.
And then we'll prepare those bulls. Basically, they'll be for sale at 18 to 20 months of age, and they'll only have spent a couple months of their life in confinement. And we've actually taught those bulls how to graze, so when they go to our customers report those bulls hold up really well. They've learned how to graze, they've been hardened, they're older. It really is a really sound product, and I think in the long run that older bull is sounder and more durable and will breed more cows, and as a result our customers have really responded positively to that product. You know, one of the neat things is we ran these bulls on this same pasture or cornstalk conditions. We ran these bulls on cornstalks last year and supplemented them with wet distillers grains. This year we switched to the AccuRation, and we went from virtually no gain to gaining over a pound a day on that winter pasture or on those corn stalks. And so that's a tremendous advantage to us. That's 100 more pounds we don't have to put on those bulls throughout the rest of the season. That lets them come into the gain test in better condition, go on to grass in better condition, and we did that for basically the same cost. So it was very cost effective.
Kevin Lavelle says he has a lot of respect for what Lee has accomplished on his seed stock operation.
If you listen to Lee consistently, you're going to hear efficiency is his main guiding point, if you will, from all facets of his operation. But in our case, it's particularly on the nutrition side. And as a company, we are really focusing, and we always have focused, but it's becoming more apparent that efficiency is going to be the driving force in the cattle industry to come. So I think between what we do as a company on the nutrition side and what Lee is doing as a bull producer, I think that our commonality in looking at efficiency, it's a nice dovetail together, and I think it helps us work good together.
Reporting from Wellington, Colorado, I'm Matt Fleck for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
For more information about Purina's products, visit our website at cattlemantocattleman.org. Stay with us.